Okay, perfect. Greetings. Oh my goodness, happy new moon and equinox in Virgo. What a sacred day. And just before we get started, I'm just going to invite, because I'll start off with a meditation so everybody mutes. We'll do like some talking, but more towards the end. And if you have a pen and paper, or if you want to grab that, you can. So some useful. It's so gorgeous to see you all. Candice, I love that mandala behind you. That looks amazing. Oh, that's beautiful. Are you home? Gorgeous. Okay. Hi, Anya.
Hi, how's it going?
Hi, Daisy.
Hello.
Perfect. So welcome to the new moon gathering. I am so honored to be here together and for celebrating the equinox. So what a powerful and sacred time. And I would just repeat, if everybody could mute for the meditation and everything, that would be wonderful. And if you have pen and paper, that would be great. And also just let you know, like, we meet every new moon. So this isn't just a once-off, like every new moon, and then probably on the solstices as well. So, and if you can't join live, or you got to, pop off halfway or anything, it's recorded and I'll email you the recording as well. So we'll start opening with a meditation just to ground and center. We'll, start off with calling in all our guides. And then I'd love to do a bit of song. We'll go over a ritual. Hi girls, have fun. There's a pair of you there. Hi. And then we'll go over a ritual, and then we'll close. And it was really beautiful, the card that I pulled for all of us. So there you all are. And it's the invocation ceremony. How beautiful is that? There you all are. And, it's beautiful if you have got crystals or anything like that, you can have them with you. I always anoint with essential oils, and I light a candle and everything, but that will be part of, the ritual as we move on. So I'm just going to invite you to get really nice and cozy and comfortable in your chair or lying down, whatever feels good. And I'm going to invite you to take a beautiful, big, deep inhale. Just in at your heart and just drawing your energy all the way up, 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 up to the crown of your head. And then just hold your breath for a moment. Just hold that energy. And then whenever you're ready, I'm just going to invite you to exhale. Just letting go. And as you exhale, just kind of allowing yourself to kind of melt into your chair, your bed, your chair, just wherever you're laying or sitting. And then just closing your eyes, because this new moon in Virgo is about allowing yourself to go inwards and just possibly noticing any old patterns, any history that's repeating itself, things that keep replaying out, and you're done with it, right? And then the equinox is just about, that time of release as well. So this new moon paired with this autumn equinox is, what are you truly ready to let go of as you set your new intentions? Like, what are you, it's like you're giving space, and what are you going to give space for? So with your eyes gently closed, just bring your awareness and your gaze to your heart center. And it's so fitting to close your eyes, because that brings you into your internal world. That brings you into that sacred space within. So on your next inhale, I'm just going to invite you to roll your shoulders up and back, because we just want to expand our heart, right? We're just pure love. We were born that way. Most of us have come away from that, knowing that we're unconditional, pure love. We want to get back to that, just the source of pure love. And it's when, your body speaks to you. So if you ever notice your shoulders rounding, it's like inhale, lift them up and back, and just expand through your heart. So we're just going to call in all of our guides, and it's just nice to have all that support. And your angels and everything are around, but it's also important that you ask for that support. So I'm going to invite you, as well as I invoke and call in our ascended masters, calling in the angel realm, calling in the gods, goddesses, particularly Kuan Yin. She is that goddess of unconditional love and compassion, which is really needed at a time like this, because when you're self-examining, you want to do it with love and compassion. And when you're letting go of things, it doesn't have to be done in a rough manner. It can be done with grace and beauty and ease. And so just calling her in supports that. So calling in our ancestors, calling in, just whom specifically, if there's certain goddesses that you like to work with. I love working with Lakshmi to bring in the prosperity to us all. Call in Saraswati for that creativity and those new beginnings to support you in that. And then just all the Celtic goddess of Neve and Rhiannon and Anya and Grania and Danu, and just calling in. Take a moment quietly now to call in whomever you would like here to support you and to facilitate that whatever you want to let go of, and to facilitate you just allowing yourself to go deep. So just calling in whomever you would like, and then just surrounding us all in this beautiful white light of just pure consciousness. And then this beautiful pink light of unconditional love. So you can just dwell in that. You are completely safe. It's really important that you are here, because if you felt called to be here, you are in the perfect, perfect place. And you know that because you always are. So I'm going to invite you to take another beautiful deep inhale into your heart. So inhaling, drawing your breath all the way up to the crown of your head, just drawing the breath up. And then when it reaches the crown of your head, just hold your breath, allow that energy to build. And then whenever you're ready, exhale with a sigh. So just letting go. This period of time tends to be a time where everybody's just busying up their life, and they are, almost like that hamster on the wheel, like gotta do this and gotta do that. And we know this and we've heard this before, but we are human beings. Well, we are these spirits having this human experience, and part of that is allowing ourselves to be, and allowing our bodies to be soft. If you notice your shoulders, your stomach, whatever part of your body that you hold your tension, your neck, your hips, let's just invite another beautiful deep inhale in, and just to soften and just allow and give ourselves permission to just be. So let's take a beautiful big deep inhale into your heart. Just feel that energy drawing up to the crown of your head, and just allowing that energy to build and to gather and to have momentum. And then as you exhale, you're just going to exhale out any stress and anxiety, any worries, any concerns, anything at all that takes you out of this present moment. So when you're ready, and just with a big sigh, because that lets your brain know, to let your body know to just let go. And then when you let go some more. And then when you surrender to that, surrender some more. There's always space for you to surrender even more deeply into this moment. So just notice if you're holding tension anywhere in your body, and let yourself sink or melt into your chair or into your yoga mat or whatever it is, where you sink so much that you can't even tell the difference from where your body ends and whatever it is you're sitting on or something begins. It's just you become one, and you allow yourself to be held and to be supported, so you can do the important work that you've chosen to do in this moment. So let's take another deep inhale, and this time drawing the earth energy up the soles of our feet, up all the way up your legs, up all the way up past your knees. The knees are that area sometimes when we're nervous to move forward, and things that we really want in our heart and soul to move forward to, that they get a little bit sore. So just drawing that energy of just love and consciousness and groundedness up past your knees, all the way up past your thighs, up past your hips, that area that there can be trauma or disappointment and just any of those energies you no longer choose. Just drawing that energy up past your abdomen, up past your spine, and just allowing those deep inhales to allow your belly to expand. You don't have to be holding, you don't have to be sucking your belly in. Just allow it to just soften. So inhale, drawing that energy up past your heart, and as you bring that energy up, just allow that heart chakra to just spiral clockwise so it's open and free and fluid for you to live from this place of unconditional self-love. And some people don't even know what that is. They can't even fathom what that would be like. And you know what? You just have to start somewhere with just bring your hands to your heart and just feel that warmth and feel that vibration of love that you are. And then just keep that energy coming up past your heart, up to your throat, where you speak your truth from this loving, empowered place when you know what you have to say is important and needs to be heard. So just bringing that energy up, up, up past your jaw and just fighting in this relaxation where you can just gently separate your teeth, right? Allow your tongue to relax. So allow that jaw to just hang loose. You know, you tend to hold a lot. You can hold a lot of stress and anxiety there. So just let it go. You know, talk to it, talk to your body, just let it go. And that same area at the back of your neck. Just allow your breath to flow freely as we move through your body. And then coming up to your third eye, that area of inner knowing, like seeing, you know, maybe the unseen, seeing things as they're meant to be seen. So just allowing that intuitive center, that is your inner guide, your inner guidance. Allow that to be clear. And know that it's safe for you to trust your intuition. And we always know that we want our intuition to line up with our heart's intention and coming from that place of empowerment, right? So we want that body, mind, spirit alignment. And then coming all the way up to the crown of your head and just feel that beautiful opening at the crown of your head where you are fully on every level connected to your higher self. Like this new moon is all about you connecting with that energy of the cosmos, of the stars, and of your higher self, that higher way of being, that higher level of consciousness, and your guides, and just source energy. So just feel that beautiful energy flowing in the crown of your head. And just allowing that energy to flow in the crown of your head and just down through your arms, through your fingers, down through your body. And you are that conduit where heaven and earth meet. You are that union, and there is just oneness with you and all of your sisters and brothers. You all are unconditional love. Some have come away from that, are examples of the opposite of that, but they are still love, but they're just misguided. So the more that we step into that, the more that, because really we know we have to start with our own energy. And when we're that, we can lead that as example. And then when we walk around in that vibration, and we are that vibration, it creates this ripple effect. And people rise up to meet you. So you know if you've got something going on with somebody else in your life, just look within and see how you can find that peace. And then lo and behold, that peace will be in the relationship or it will disappear, right? The relationship will be no longer. So then just sending this grounding cord from your root chakra at the very base of your spine, deep down into the heart of the earth, of the beautiful Mother Earth. Just allow your energy to go straight down through all the layers of where you are in this moment, whether it has to go down through cement, wood, and then goes down through the soil and through the rocks and the sand and the water, where you allow yourself to have this intimate, loving, this love affair with the earth. That's your birthright too. It's your birthright to love yourself unconditionally, to be connected with Source, your higher self, and to have that connection with the earth. That is all of yours in any second, whether you have $5 million or $5. That is your birthright. And when you tap into that reservoir that is always available to you, you bring yourself into alignment with your true heart's desires. So just feeling your connection with the earth, feeling your connection with the elementals, the rocks and the crystals that give you that strength and that grounding. Because you are that. They are you. We come from the earth, we go back to the earth. You are the water with that fluidity and that purification and that cleansing. It's like the divine feminine, right? It's water carries consciousness with it. When you drink it, when you swim in the ocean, when you're by a well or a stream, you're the trees with the roots that go deep into the earth, and you are so connected with her. And the trunk of the tree, it's like your core, it's strong. And then the roots that grow up to the light, just as you do. Because if any of you are here together on this goal, that is your intention of evolution, and to raise your consciousness and to be as closely connected with Source, yourself, and the oneness. And I know you've heard some of these words before, but that's the truth of the matter. It always, always comes back to that. No matter where you go on your path, it always comes back to that. So just bringing all of your awareness now, bringing that energy up from the earth, up through the soles of your feet, and then bring that energy to your heart. And just keep breathing, allowing deep, meaningful breaths. And together we're going to go on a journey. You see yourself standing in the center of a forest. The temperature is perfect for you to feel comfortable. You can smell all these beautiful smells from the forest, from all these trees around. And you feel really alive with the energy that the trees give you, and the earth below you, and the fresh air. And you can tell that it's autumn because as you look around, there's all these beautiful colors for autumn. Oranges and browns and reds and purples and greens. As you look around, you allow yourself to be in awe of the beauty all around you. And you notice as you look around at the beauty of the leaves and the trees and this forest around it, at the same time is looking back at you and thinking how beautiful and divine you are. And you allow yourself to take that in. So you walk through this forest and you hear different sounds. Just notice these sounds that you're hearing. The sound of a river nearby. That sound of the water really supports you to feel serene and peaceful. You hear the sound of birds. Birds that you love and recognize. And you know that they're singing a song just for you. They're welcoming you here. And they are so grateful that you're here, and at the same time, you are so grateful to be there. You kick off your shoes, or maybe you've already done that. And you notice as you put every foot down on the bed of the forest, how soft it feels, but so grounding and steady at the same time. You feel completely safe, completely held. And you just know that all that you have to do is keep putting one foot in front of the next. The ground feels so beautiful beneath your feet. So as you keep walking through the forest, you see ahead of you, there's a light. And you just know, because you are so deeply intuitive and you listen to your intuition, that you know that you're meant to walk towards this light. So you keep walking through this forest, putting one foot in front of the next. And as you draw closer and closer to this light, you notice this beautiful stone well. And you're intrigued and guided to walk over here. And you put your leg over this wall of this well, and you start to walk down this circular stairs down this well. And you just look at how beautiful these steps are. And you can see that your sisters and brothers and ancestors have walked on these steps before you. And you feel such a deep sense of comfort from knowing this and seeing this. You keep putting one foot in front of the next, going down each step, deeper and deeper and deeper. You feel so comfortable here and safe, and you know it's exactly where you're meant to go and be. And then you notice that you're coming towards the last step, and you step off that step onto the ground. And there is no water there. However, you have noticed as you look around, you're in a cave. And you feel very comfortable. There is a gentle light coming down from the well, from above. And you just feel guided to sit down in this cave. And you realize in this point in your life, you're really truly ready to let go of some old things that just keep coming up for you. So I am going to invite you just to take a moment here to reflect when you know that you have the support of the universe supporting for you to let go and to reflect. Take a moment now in silence to see if anything comes up, not judging anything. Doesn't matter if it's come up before and you think you've cleared it. Don't judge it, just whatever needs to come up, let it come up. Maybe it's something new, maybe it's something you've never even thought of before. You know that this is a beautiful opportunity in this moment for you to fully release whatever it is that's come up. And if nothing came to mind, that's perfect too. Again, it's not judgment, it's just being in the moment with what is. So you feel this energy in the cave that's gently whispering to you to leave this behind. And you look down, and all of a sudden you see this beautiful pencil, like kind of sparkling at you. So you reach down and you pick up this pencil, and you can just feel these whispers telling you to write whatever. You don't actually have to physically do this, but write whatever words it is, or feelings, emotions, reoccurrences, patterns, whatever it is, write on the wall with what you're letting go of. Maybe you just keep dealing with rejection or abandonment or deceivement, whatever it is, unfulfilled health things, have not met the right person to spend your life with, whatever it is, you're truly ready to let go of that story, because that's all it is at this stage. It's just stories that we tell ourselves. And 95% is the unconscious mind that runs the show. So when we go deep into meditation, we tap into that. And when you have the support here of your sisters and of the moon and of all the cosmos, this equinox that our ancestors have been doing the ceremonies for thousands and thousands of years. So right now on that cave wall, what it is you're truly ready to let go of. What stories, what feelings, what old beliefs that are no longer serving you. And maybe at one stage they were. Maybe they kept you safe. Maybe they kept you playing small. Who knows what your story is, but you no longer have to be that story, carry that story, embody that story. It's done. Write it there in the cave and leave it there. Just see it in your mind's eye. It can be maybe a symbol that you write, or it's a picture. Whatever your expression is of what you're leaving down in this cave that has the ability to take this and transmute it. So you never have to experience that again. So now that you've done that, I'm going to invite you to walk back up the steps of this well. Putting one foot in front of the next and just feeling that feeling of familiarity. And as you get further and further up, it starts getting brighter and brighter. And then eventually you reach the top. And you climb over the wall. And then you hear the sound of water so much stronger than you had. And you look back into the well. And the well is now filled with water. Sacred, holy water. And you have this deep inner knowing that well has cleansed and allowed you to release whatever you wrote on that wall. And you just get that water and you splash it on your face. And you give deep gratitude and thanks. Thank you. Thank you. I have let go of this. So you turn around and you just see that beautiful forest beckoning you. And you walk back through the forest, feeling so much lighter. Feeling so much more aligned and grounded and centered and open. So as you walk through this forest, you notice that it's got a lot darker because you spent quite a while down in that well, in that cave. It's getting darker and the days are getting shorter as we move into this autumn equinox. And the new moon is out. So the sky is darker. So this is this time of year that honors that darkness, that time of reflection, that time to allow yourself space to go inwards from that, after that busy time of the summer. Allow yourself to slow down. As you walk back through the forest, you can feel that energy from the new moon coming in through the crown of your head and filling up every cell in your being. filled with hope and trust and this inner knowing. So from that place, I'm going to invite you to just gently open your eyes. And just with that powerful energy from the new moon, I'm going to, and this just openness, I'm going to invite you to write your intentions, because this is a whole brand new cycle. We're going into a whole new season. So I'm going to invite you to take some time now. What are your intentions for this new moon? What are you going to harness from this energy? Freedom, right? Freedom of expression of who you are creatively, sensually. So what are your intentions? Allowing that abundance from the universe to flow in, fulfillment in your purpose, expressing yourself creatively in whatever form that you choose. You get to write your story, or draw your story, paint your story. You allow yourself to align with your soulmate, to align with unconditional love, of vibrant health. You allow yourself to be in that. You get to write it. And just remember as well, we can put things like, oh, I'd like to earn this, but the universe has something probably way bigger in store. So sometimes it's just like the energy, the feeling of freedom, and in whatever areas of your life that looks like. And it's your birthright. I think that's what's so important to know. It's your birthright to have these things. It's not like you're asking too much. Oh, do I deserve this? Oh, am I asking too much? No, this is your birthright. Yeah, you'll still experience life with these beautiful peaks and valleys that we get. However, it's your birthright to have this and to speak and to know it and admit it. This is what I want. This is what I'm ready for. And it's time. It is your time. As Dalai Lama said, it's the Western woman that will, raise this consciousness. So it's time for you to step up, speak your truth of what in your heart you desire, and to not play small with that. Whatever that looks like. As a friend, as a mother, as a wife, as an entrepreneur, as an artist, as a healer, the skies are the limit. Actually, that's true. The universe has no limit. So then what I'm going to invite you to do is, wherever you in the world you are, so whatever time of day it is, or night or evening, I'm going to invite you to get these intentions, and I want you to put them out under the new moon. So it can go out in a little box, but like something where these words are up towards the stars. Put that out there. If there's any crystals that you feel really cold to place out there, do that as well. And then I would like on inside your home for you to light a candle. And I'm going to invite you, if you feel like you want to anoint the candle with any certain essential oils. So if it was like abundance that you really want to step into, then geranium. If it's love, maybe lavender or rose. Like, so anoint the candle with your essential oil. And then I'm going to invite you to light the candle and let it burn all the way through. And as you light that candle, you see all of that already happening, because it already is happening. We just have to kind of allow that and kind of rise up. It's already happening on other dimensions. We just got to catch up. So I would love to go around the circle, and if you would share, and only if you'd like to, but I would love if you're willing to share your intention for what it is for the new moon, because when we speak it among our sisters, and it can just be 3 words of the feeling, or whatever you feel called to share. And if you just kind of give me a smile or a wave, I'll just unmute you, and then we'll go from there. Amy, I'm not going to jump in and pick you first, even though I'm so tempted. Jessica, would you like to go first?
Okay. Security, confidence, self-love, peace, abundant health, good news, amazing news, and fulfilling experiences.
That is so beautiful, and so it is.
Yes.
That's beautiful. Thank you. Amy, second.
I think it can be summed up as just being in the flow, just really living in the flow.
That's beautiful, because that's everything. That's all encompassing, right? That's beautiful, and so it is. Thank you. Penny?
Hang on. Did you unmute me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I was looking for the button. I wrote a lot. I guess with Amy, similar to Amy, being in the flow, it's that abundant connection with source and just moving out of that.
That's beautiful, and so it is. Thank you. Ashleen?
Mine is, again, living in the moment, and well, so much has happened, as I've told you, since the last time I seen you. So it's just to let
Magic happens. Magic.
The magic has happened. Yeah, so many magical things has happened. So I'm just looking forward to new relationships, I suppose. Yeah,
that's beautiful.
Feeling absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I love that. Feeling amazing, present moment, and just embracing relationships. So it is.
Yeah.
Anya, would you like to go next?
Sure. I wrote clarity and action steps, guidance, and I want to really feel an intense feeling of love from source.
So beautiful, and so it is. Thank you. And you know that we're all right here, like holding that intention for each other. And it's not even that we have to hold it, but it just, we're seeing that. That's beautiful. Thank you. And Monique. Hi. Oh, we're not hearing you. Okay, maybe try now. No. Oh, let me just see. I have you on my. You know what you could do? You can put it in the chat box and I can read it. If you want to do that. because I'd love to hear what it is you have to share if you want to put it in the chat box. Kelly Alexander, hi.
Hi, can you hear me?
Yes, hi.
Hello.
Oh, lovely to hear you. I can't see you, but lovely to hear you.
Oh yeah, I don't have the video on. Okay. My intentions are self-empowerment, self-love, financial and life abundance, to come into my power, and to dedicate time to my passions.
Beautiful, my goodness. And so it is. Thank
you.
you. And so let's see. Okay, so Monique, I've done cord cutting, so now it's about filling up with no expectations for the future, but working on my own dreams. That's beautiful. Oh, I love that. It's written there. Let's see. Oh, I can't read it. But is it what you put in the chat? That was beautiful. And I don't know your friend's name that's with you. Oh. Daisy, would you like to share next?
Yeah, absolutely. Just more so living in accordance to me instead of accordance to what the world expects of me. And so releasing all of that and being confident and proud with who I am and what I've made myself and what I'm working towards to become.
That's so beautiful. Thank you. And so it is. I mean, just what you're all saying is just like, oh my goodness. What you're all saying is everything for all of us. You know, it's so beautiful. Thank you. And then Monique, letting go of, oh, it's Sharon. Hi, Sharon. Letting go of what no longer serves me. It's beautiful. Hi, Sharon. Thank you. Candace, would you like to go next?
I'm muted to speak.
Yes, please.
Okay. So mine is release fear. I have my little terminated cords that I've been holding. And so, yeah, fear, I guess, is what I left in the cave, and just feeling like I am truly ready to take responsibility. And like what Amy said, I wrote on the piece of paper, just like let it flow, and not being so, I guess, so afraid of like, oh my gosh, what's going to happen if I do this? And like less thinking and more just accepting, letting it happen, acting on desires and intuition.
That's so beautiful. Thank you. And so it is. And is it Heidi? Heidrun? Hello? We can't see you, but I just unmuted you. Hello? Oh, we can't hear you. Maybe you could put it in the chat box and I can read it. Hi, Nancy.
Hi there.
Hi. Oh, hi.
Yes.
There you are. Hi, Nancy.
Oh, my intentions are to have more self-love, self-care for myself, to allow more blessings and abundance of all for the best and highest good for myself and everyone else.
So beautiful. Thank you. So gorgeous and beautiful to see you.
Great to see you.
And then I have someone else here. They've come in through the phone. It doesn't say your name, but your phone number ends in like 721. It's a 619 number. Would you like to share who it is and your intentions?
Oh, hi, Amanda. It's Rachel. I'm on my way to another meeting, so I got off the video and got on the phone. My intentions are also just releasing, what no longer serves, and moving forward in abundance and flow, and yeah, pretty much it.
That's right. I love
kind of what everyone else is saying,
Yeah, exactly. It's just like that consciousness of all of us. I love that. That's beautiful. Thank you, Rachel, for fitting us in between your appointments. Thanks. And Robbie, hi.
Hi. Well, I wrote a whole page, so
Bring it on.
I'll hit the high points. I'm ready to shift my physical experience so that I am no longer limited to and in this body, so that I can align with vibrant health, and to allow myself to see, truly see what is, and to speak my truth. And also to align with fulfillment of my purpose.
Beautiful. My goodness. So beautiful. Oh, I hope to every single one of you. And so it is. That is so beautiful. And so, like, with those intentions, put them out under the new moon, leave it, like, you can leave it out there for, I mean, this energy is for at least 48 hours, because the equinox isn't, well, we're in the energy, but till the 22nd. And if you feel like having a salt bath, oh, there you are, Kelly. Gorgeous to see you. If you feel like having a salt bath, do that. You know, just, this is a ceremonial time. And it's like, that allows you to connect with the energy of your ancestors, you know? And it's like living consciously and honoring the cycles of nature and of the cosmos and the galaxies. And that's what we're doing here. We're just honoring that. And we can do that from our own home. How amazing that you don't actually have to be at a sacred site. I mean, it's amazing to be at it, but you can do that, because this is your sacred site right here, like right here. That's your sacred site, and this is the home, and we know that. And then sometimes it's just really beautiful to remind ourselves of that. So I would love to do a chant. You know, I just think chanting is such a beautiful offering to each other and to ourselves. And I was thinking that we could do returning, unless somebody has another one that they would love, a yummy, delicious chant that they would love. Or would you like to do returning? Are you game for that? Okay. So I'd love to be able to hear everybody. So I'm just going to go through and like unmute everybody. Oops. And if you don't know it, you'll know it in just a moment. So as you know, with old chants, I think that's everybody unmuted. So as you know, with old chants, there's just a couple of lines, right? So I've got my singing bowl. And a lot of you are familiar with the singing bowl. I've had it for, I don't know, I think about 15 years. Oh, and Candace has got one there. Beautiful. So the chant that we're going to do is, I mean, there's so many amazing chants, but this one always is just about coming home. And that's what this is. This is what these messages are. Coming home to yourself and your truth and your alignment. And when you do that, then everything that you've brought up, your flow, your love, your abundance, then that all comes together. And we know that, right? So this chant is returning to the mother of us all. So I'm just going to start. You can join in whenever you like. Don't be shy. Everybody has a beautiful voice. And what it is it's just another form of energy. And just how beautiful it is that we can all chat together from different corners of the world. So you have to close your eyes or keep your eyes open, whatever you rather. Returning to the mother of us all. Returning to the mother of us all. To the mother of us all. Let's do one more round together. to the mother That's so beautiful. Thank you. And that's the first time I've ever done that, like where we just unmute. So that was really fun. Thank you. We get to sing together. We just got to figure out the dancing part next. We can all just dance, right? So I'd love to just bring our circle to a close. And I just want to say thank you so much for being here, you know, just taking time out of your day, you know, out of your morning, your evening, out of your lives to be here in Circle, you know, for that, you know, as a gift for yourself. And when you give that to yourself, you give it to so many. So thank you for that. And I'm just going to invite you to close your eyes and just bring your right hand over your heart and your left hand over your right. And this new moon in Virgo invites you to let go of perfectionism that holds you back from any of these intentions that you just set. So if that resonates to you, give yourself the gift of letting go of perfectionism. Also inviting you just to be really, really, really compassionate with yourself. Compassionate as you know, opened up to what you're releasing and then what you're ready to invoke and to fully align within your life. Just be really loving. You've really got to practice that unconditional love in it at all times in your life. You know, and it's very easy to practice it when everything's great. It's practicing it when things are not as smooth as we'd like, you know? So just, I'm inviting you to do that. And then to allow yourself to be and to give space for that. And at the same time, and I'm not being contradictory, like giving yourself space, you know, self-care, filling your well up. And at the same time, those intentions that you've said, whatever action that needs to be, and the action could be canceling things and removing things off your schedule, or it could be going somewhere that you know that you've been putting off, or saying yes to something, or finally putting something live out there that you've been meaning to, or whatever that is, you know what that is. So allow the intention, the space, that gap, they call it that magical gap, and then allow the action, whatever that needs to be. And then trust. So just closing our sacred, beautiful circle. Thank you so much for all being here. And Nobu, thank you for being here. Thank you. She just left a message. And thank you all. I'll be here every new moon, and we'll do something different every new moon. So would love to see you again next month. Namaste. Love you all. Bye. Have a beautiful, enjoy the new moon. Go out and dance under it. Like, let your energy connect with it. You know, celebrate it. Celebrate yourself. Get out in nature. No matter what the weather is like or whatever's going on, you know the importance of connecting like that. So love you all. Thank you. Bye.